Hey, welcome to this beautiful new day here in Chiang Mai. So, um, today, once again, I fell into insomnia, couldn't sleep, but who cares? It's beautiful. It's a new day. Let's go through this day as it is. And so, the topic of this video is about victimhood. Okay? What is victimhood? Victimhood is thinking that somehow the world is against you. Somehow you are the unlucky one. Somehow it always happens to you. Poor little you. Poor background you come from. Poor education you had. Poor influence you've had. Poor little you. And you can see where this leads. Victimhood leads nowhere. It leads you to ask attention of others, to pity you. Okay? Because you have such low self-esteem, you do not like your life, and you want to give responsibility to someone else for it. Right? It's not my fault. I'm unlucky. Listen, if you keep handling your life this way, nothing good will come to you. Nothing. Because you won't take responsibility for your failures, and you won't take responsibility for your successes either. Well, logically you shouldn't, right? If you think everything bad that happens to you is because of someone else, or because of God or the universe or whatever, then why would you take accountability and responsibility for the things you do well? There's no reason. There's no reason for you to do well, and there's no reason for you to do badly, because nothing's your fault. And so, victimhood is actually close to childhood mentality. Right? It's thinking that some sort of fairy tale world, some sort of magical influences have impact on you. And to some extent, it is true that you do not have full control over your life. Right? There are things outside your control, and it's normal. But it's being wise is able to be wise is to be able to differentiate what you control and what you don't. And one easy tip for that is actually to acknowledge that what is in your control is actually everything that starts from your head to your feet. It's your state. So, for example, I don't know. I get hit right now by a bird. I may get pissed. Why is this? I don't know. Why is the world sending me a bird? And or no, actually, better example. Why is that bird shitting on me? That'd be more a better example. And I get mad. Oh, fuck, I'm so unlucky, the bird shit on me, whatever. And, I get pissed. And I blame the circumstances and whatever. Now, someone responsible, someone who takes his misfortunes and fortune as his responsibility, also is healthy enough to control his state. He'll be like, oh well, like I just, it happens. Let's get it over with. Let's move on, right? I control my state, even though I don't control the circumstances. I control in what way I will allow the circumstances to affect me. Okay, that's key here. So you don't want to control the weather, but you control your reaction to the weather. It's raining? Okay, it's raining. You can still smile. That's in your control. So that's first thing. Realize that you're in control of your state. Second now is that you know that bird shit. Well, I could have been protected, right? I could have wear the parachute if I were actually anticipating every possible mistakes that could happen. I could take responsibility for it. Oh, well, I'm on a fucking I'm on a roof, right? I'm exposing myself. I'm vulnerable right now. It's my fault, right? This is the way to take back your life into your hands. Because what you have to understand is that when you don't, when you're simply blaming on others, you will never acknowledge that you made a mistake. It's like going, I remember this when I used to go to school. You'd go through exams, and after the exams, you'd be like, oh, man, uh, the exam was hard, na na na. Uh, man, the teacher's not nice. He gave me a bad note, bad grade, whatever. And you realize, after a while that the same people always the same complaining and yeah, complaining, right? Complaining and thinking that in some way it's unfair, right? It's unfair. The world is unfair to them. Well, listen, bro. Why don't you study more? If you knew that for the last past exams you failed, have you changed strategy or are you still using the same bullshit method you're using? Have you actually learned from your errors? Because that's the greatest key point here. If you're always blaming the teacher, you're always blaming your parents. If you're always blaming someone else for your fortunes, how can you go to the next level? How can you learn from your mistakes? You don't even realize they are yours. And so that's key to claiming back your life, claiming back your existence, growing. It's saying, hey, I'm in deep shit right now and it's my fault. And I'm okay with that because now that I know it's my fault, I will make it right. Bam, 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 bam. Victimhood. It's tough, okay? It's really tough. It's a story that you tell yourself, okay? It's in the sphere or it's in the ego, right? So I'll make a video on that. It's been a long time. I should have made one like that. The ego. What is the ego? The ego is the perception of oneself. I'll make another video just about that. But basically, you have a perception of what you think of yourself. Okay? And it's a story you tell yourself. And victimhood is actually you having a story in your mind that is miserable about yourself. Oh, poor me. I suck. I have no talent. I'm born like this. I haven't chose this. No. And so on and so forth. And not taking responsibility for your life. Now, this can be acquired through programming, through your education, through your upbringing, and if you've kept it a while with you, it's gonna be hard to deprogram. The first step is acknowledging it, saying, "Oh, damn, you know what? Maybe I'm lying to myself, or maybe I'm actually seeing myself as a victim." So key points to remember: you're blaming other people, or other circumstances. You think that the world is unfair to you. You think that um, it's always you, it's always about you, for you. And you're actually trying to seek other people's attention to confirm that, to validate that you're a victim. So basically, so you have all of this in your head, you want it to be true, and you go out to people, poor me, I've had this tough day today, and yeah, just please tell me I'm a victim. This is how it sounds. And just look, listen. You want some advice? Kick it away, fight it, and claim back your life. Once you do so, you'll instantly see that there's so much possibility now, because you can actually move forward. You're not stuck at the same place, same problems. You're actually saying, well, if I'm at the same place, I'm at the same problems, it's my fault. Well, I just have to change now. If I change, I get new problems, new challenges to face, and new rewards. And the other thing about victimhood is that it actually promotes bad energy inside you. So it's negative, it's dry, it's heavy, right? When you know it. When someone comes to you and is being a victim, the atmosphere is so heavy, it's so negative, and it repels people off. People don't want to stay around you. They're like, why would I be next to this person who can't even see his own worth? Right? Victimhood is about not being able to see what your worth is. And let me tell you this, no one will tell you how much you are worth, because it's not in their power, it's in yours. So then again, there's pity, which is a disgusting feeling. The worst feeling I've experienced in my life was self-pity, right? Feeling miserable for myself. And there is just so much, there is only so much that you can take. At one point, I'm telling you, sooner or later, you'll be so disgusted about yourself that you'll want it to end, right? You'll either want it to end like this, or you'll want to end that stupid mindset you are accepting and tolerating in your life. So the faster you realize this, the faster you will come up with action to actually claim your purpose, claim your life. That was it today, my friends. Take action, take responsibility, kill it today, please, for me. And have a beautiful day, have a beautiful whatever, and have fun. See you.